This is an example of FIR system structure. We need to determine impulse response Hn for the given equation, then construct the direct formula structures in time domain and also Z domain. We have this equation, so we perform Z transform on both sides. So we have this equation. Okay, this one is based on the properties. Please refer to the previous notes that we have a table for this one also. And the next one is to determine the impulse response. Please remember that all initial conditions does not exist, or we apply zero initial conditions. This x minus 1 and also x minus 2 is 0. Therefore, we have this equation after we consider this condition. To determine the impulse response Hn, we have to remember that Hn, or in this case after we transform to Z domain, Hz is equal to Yz over Xz. We rearrange this equation to determine Yz over Xz. We have this one. Okay, and from this one we apply inverse Z transform to convert the Z domain equation into time domain equation Hn. Therefore, we have this equation. So this one can be also interpreted as this graphic, where xn is the input, in this case xz for this equation, and yn is the output, where hn equal to yn over xn or hz equal to yz over xz. So this is based on this one. At n equal to 0, the value is 3. At n equal to 1, the value is 2. And at n equal to 2, the value is 4. Otherwise, it is 0. So the impulse response for FIR system is finite. Now we can construct the direct formula structures in time domain and Z domain. Okay, this is the direct formula structure in time domain based on this equation of yn in time domain. So we have current input xn on the left and current output yn on the right. Okay, starting from this one, this is the current input xn multiply with this coefficient 3, so it will produce 3xn for this path. So since we have past input xn minus 1 and xn minus 2, we need to apply the delay unit time for time domain D. So 1 delay unit time will produce xn minus 1, double delay unit time will produce xn minus 2. So for the second path, this is xn minus 1, multiply with this coefficient 2, it will produce 2xn minus 1. And the third path is this one, xn minus 2, multiply with this coefficient 4, it will produce 4xn minus 2. So yn equal to 3xn plus 2xn minus 1 plus 4xn minus 2 as written in this equation in time domain. So the next one is direct formula structure in Z domain that based on this equation in Z domain. So we have the current input xz on the left and yz as the output on the right. So we have xz, the current input, multiply with 3, it will produce 3x3. Since we have past input z minus 1xz, so we apply 1 delay unit time in Z domain, it will produce z minus 1xz, multiply with coefficient 2, it will produce 2z minus 1xz. And the third path is z minus 2xz, multiply with this coefficient 4, it will produce 4z minus 2xz. So the output yz is equal to 3xz plus 2z minus 1xz plus 4z minus 2xz.